What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of this very interesting survival game. Now, I've never played one like this before. If you missed the first episode, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. But what this game is all about is you come down and you land in this pod right here. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Fantastic pod, mate. It's a fantastic pod. Then the idea is not just to survive, but you're actually terraforming the planet. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? So when we first got here, the skies were red, there were no clouds, and there was no rain. So ever since we've landed here, we've done a few different things to make the planet terraform. So you can see on our board right here, you got terraformation and how far you've become. You need to add things like pressure, heat, and oxygen in order to survive. Not only that, it's a normal survival game, so you also need to be growing your food just like this to survive. So you got something to eat, ways to get water, all that sort of thing. However, I've just realized and figured out through, chat and stuff like that, that we have a problem. We have a giant, massive problem, and it's all to do... Okay, where'd the clouds go? Where'd the clouds go? It's all to do with these clouds. So the problem that it is, okay, as the planet terraforms, the place is going to change, mate. The place is going to change. And where we are, I believe we're in a lake. That's right, we're in a dry bed of a lake for now. However, in the future, this ain't going to be a lake. This is not going to be a lake. This is going to be full of water and we're going to be flooded out. So, I've decided to move. And we have a new, bigger, fantastic base, mate. Fantastic. So I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, my friends. So this is our brand new rule estate. At the moment, hear me out, right? It looks like it's sitting on the edge of the desert, right? However, in the future, this is going to be lakeside view, fantastic. It's going to be so good. It's going to do, mate, it's going to, trust me, all right? Just trust me. Now, let's have a look inside. So our first thing that we have is our little garden. So we're growing a lot of food in order to survive. We're going to be perfectly fine. We're never going to run out of food again. It's going to be great. The next thing we have are these heaters. So these heaters are heating up the planet and they're doing a fantastic job. Look at the board. Wait, wrong board. Look at the board. Look at it. That heat is rising and we are heating the planet so well that we're going to terraform this place in no time. So not only that, but we have these new plants that are creating oxygen. So hopefully soon we'll be able to breathe outside. I don't know how long it's going to take, but mate, we're getting there, all right? We also have ourselves a brand new fabricator that can fabricate all sorts of things, including a jetpack. That's right, a jetpack, mate. So we're going to be creating that today, which is going to be fantastic. But before we do that, I need to show you these drills. So these are our new drills that are creating pressure on the planet, doing the final thing that we need for terraformation. So what we need to do is expand everything that we have and upgrade everything that we have. So that way the planet terraforms a lot quicker. That's the idea. We're going to turn this place into a tropical oasis in no time, mate. So I'm thinking we should be working on this jetpack. However, in order to make that, we need 2 rocket engines, and for that we need uranium. Now we only have 2 uranium, which means we can make 1 engine, but we need 2. So we're gonna have to do a little bit more searching to find some more uranium. Once we find 2 more, mate, we're taken to the skies. We are taken to the skies. So let's go. All right, now this ship is what we're talking about. This is where we're gonna find what we're looking for. We traveled from our base that's over there, and we found this brand new ship. Let's go have a look inside. Looking pretty interesting. Left or right? Let's go left. Is that stairs? It is. Ooh, I don't know about that. Going down inside. What do we got? There's some seeds. Might as well grab them. Why not? This is spooky. Oh, here we go, here we go. Got ourselves a new chip. Oh, there we go, there we go. That's all the uranium that we need. Mate, mission done. Mission done, hey? Successful. Fantastic. Alright, we're gonna have to return to the ship. There's a lot more in there to find. However, let's go back and let's make this jetpack. Hell yeah. Let's make a jetpack, shall we? The first thing that we need to do is make an iridium rod. So let's do that. Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, now we can make a rocket engine. Can we make a second one? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And then the final part that we need. Oh, look at that jetpack, mate. Look at that. Okay. Let's see how this baby flies. Oh, we got ourselves a duck. Okay, sort of hovers than flies, but it's better than walking. It's better than walking. Can I fly under the roof? I can. Oh. Okay, this thing's cool. This thing is cool. Man, this game ain't too bad. It's not too bad. One of the next things I've noticed is that it's pretty desert looking, isn't it? She's pretty dry looking, pretty much like a desert. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant a biomass grass spreader. Let's plant one of them. I'm thinking like there. Look at that, mate. Look at that. Before you know it, we're going to have grass growing everywhere. Let's do another one. Put that one like here. Bro. Fantastic, isn't it? It's fantastic. On to the next. Would you look at that? Terraformation is taking place, mate. Terraformation is taking place. The ore extractor. Look at this. Fantastic. This thing's gonna mine for us all day and all night. Filling up the chest right here, giving us all sorts of stuff. Can't wait. Can't wait. Mate, we should build 2 of these things. Maybe 3 of them. Maybe 4 of them. We can make this building 5 stories tall. Gonna be insane. The next thing we're adding to the base is an atmospheric water collector. Now this should give us endless amount of water. No more running around collecting ice. None of that stuff. All we need to do is come to this bad boy right here. Oh yeah. And we'll have endless water forever. The base is turning into something fantastic, isn't it? Something fantastic. So looking at this board, we're starting to terraform the planet pretty well. You can also see the terraformation stage is almost up to liquid water. We're getting there, mate. We are getting there so quick. Before you know it, out here is going to be a giant lake. Our old base will be underwater. You can see the grass is starting to grow. The skies are blue. There's clouds in the sky. Mate, we are getting there. So you know what? We've done a fair bit this episode. So I think I'm going to leave this one here. So smash the like button. Consider hitting that subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.